I need to switch some stuff around. Okie dokie. Easy. Alright. So apparently they added a new mission, and I'm going to do that. But I'm also going to do this one because I need one more. What is this? Oh, no, don't do that. It goes fine. There was a new mission over here somewhere. Now I can't figure out where it's at. It's underneath me? Kinda?
I'm here to see Socrates.
Cassandra!
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Socrates never stops talking about you.
And you are?
His wife, of course. I'm Xantippe.
Socrates never told me he had a wife.
Typical. The only time he's quiet is when he's eating. Yet he can't find time to mention me.
So where is Socrates? I got a note that said to meet him here.
That's what I'd like to know. He went to another symposium last night, and he didn't come home after.
Sounds like a good place to start looking.
I was just about to head there myself. Come, keep me company.
How long have you and Socrates been married?
It's been quite some time now.
What is it about him that you love so much?
Love is not a word I'd use. It frustrates me to no end.
That doesn't surprise me.
Even so, it's worth the frustration.
We'll find out why in a second. I want to know which character, mercenary this is.
His mind is like no other. Not to mention, he's quite a good lover.
That is not something I wanted to picture. It must be why Alcibiades seems so infatuated with him.
Don't mention that name around me. Always coming by drunk, sending Socrates gifts like giant cakes.
I didn't know.
It's fine.
They would make giant cakes back then? It's a bit hard to believe. Why do I have to follow her? Oh, and hello, welcome to the stream.
Xantippe! Xantippe, over here! Xantippe!
What is it?
Socrates! They took him away. They said he was under arrest.
For what?
I have no idea. We were just talking after the symposium. I'd say go ask him yourself, but he'll be guarded. They took him southeast of here.
That fool! I knew this would happen to him one day.
I'll find him. Don't worry.
This is his doing. It's best to let these things run their course.
I can't believe Socrates was arrested. I need to find out what happened. This area will be well defended.
I guess I don't have to take out everyone in the building, but I probably should just to make sure no one attacks me when I'm trying to get him to leave. Because there's no telling which absurd way he's gonna go.
could do this all day.
Throw your weapon! Get this bird out of the boat! Respotted the target! They're getting away! Get back here! What happened?
I gotta make sure my hammer's equipped because I was going without that a while ago. Alright, my hammer is equipped.
Find her! Let's go!
Absolutely.
I've already done this area. I don't need to,
It was easy. No one fights me and comes out on top. I think you told me this before.
I don't need to burn everything. Can collect it though. Well, that was disappointing. It's teleporting me somewhere.
Cassandra, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same.
Well, here I am. Though I'm more curious about how you are here. The guards let you in?
We've known each other a long time now. You know how I got in here.
You've taught me that the blade can sometimes be necessary. But I don't think this was one of those times.
I was worried about you.
Your care is appreciated, but if you had waited only a bit longer, I'm sure my trial would have taken place and I'd be free.
You're not going to trial. We're getting you out of here.
I understand your concern, but what good would escaping do other than prove I'm guilty? No. In fact, I'm looking forward to this trial.
What if they find you guilty, and your punishment is severe?
That will never happen. I'll convince them I deserve to go free. You'll see.
What were you arrested for?
I haven't the slightest idea.
And that doesn't bother you?
Sometimes understanding does not come at the moment we would like. More importantly, this is giving me the necessary time to think.
About?
I went to see the Pythia, and she told me there is none wiser than me. An intriguing thought, and one I've been unable to stop thinking about.
Socrates. The Pythia is...
It matters not what you believe she is or she isn't. I must examine not only her words, but my own self as well. I know nothing, so how could I be called wise?
What does that have to do with being locked up?
I believe my time here and this trial may help me find the answer. I will be fine. Trust me.
I've known you for a while now.
That's true.
And you'd call us friends?
I would.
And friends share important things with one another. Is that so?
It is.
Then how did I not know you were married? From what you just said, that means either we're not friends, or that friends don't share with one another. So, which is it?
I've wondered how much of our conversation you've taken to heart. And now, I have my answer.
Were you doing anything when you got arrested?
If speaking my mind is worth imprisonment, then I suppose I was.
In the future, you may want to be more careful.
You risk life and limb every time you draw your blade. Just because it's my tongue that is sharp, doesn't mean I'm not prepared to face the consequences of using it.
Since you won't leave with me, I'll go see the Pythia myself.
That's not necessary.
I'll find out why she told you that. I won't let you go to trial, even if you think you'll be found innocent.
Ah, Cassandra, you...
I'll come back when I have what I need.
Well, if I knew they would have just let me in.
They'll be on high alert here.
This ability these dudes have is annoying. And where is this guy? Really far away. Not that far away.
Not you.
You remember me?
Just go. I'm too old for this.
I wish I could remember them. Anyone who's getting this game now is lucky. Because they don't have to wait for DLC and whatnot.
There might be a bit of blood when you go upstairs.
You again?
I'm here for a different reason.
After last time, they tortured me. I thought they were going to kill me, just like I told you. It hurt so badly, I begged for death.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Just hurry, and tell me what you want.
There's something you need to know. The cult is dead.
What do you mean, they're dead?
Just that. I've killed them all. There is nobody left to control you.
You may have unmasked those who made the decisions, but the cult did not die with them. Their beliefs will live on.
Then I'll find and kill whoever follows them.
That is not a possible task. Now, tell me what you want.
You told Socrates something, and I want to know why.
Questioning why the Pythia speaks is a strange thing.
I know why you speak, and I know who controls your voice. Tell me why the cult had you tell Socrates he's the wisest.
The cult didn't tell me to say that. I did that on my own.
The cult wouldn't allow you to do that.
Which is why I was very careful. I seek Socrates as an ally, but simply asking him to help wouldn't have worked.
An ally for what?
I know much of Socrates. Not only has he visited me often, but his students do as well.
Get to the point.
You know the gods don't speak through me. I feel Socrates is the one who can convince others of this. If he succeeds, the cult will have no more need for me.
So you're hoping he comes to the conclusion that the gods don't exist?
It matters not if Socrates believes they exist. He needs simply to doubt that the gods speak through me.
I understand why you think Socrates can help, but why tell him he's the wisest?
He'll delve into what it means to be wisest. It's my hope he'll conclude he's not, and therefore doubt the words of the gods.
If you just told him your words aren't from the gods, wouldn't that serve the same purpose? And much quicker?
Socrates is not the type to desire the answer so easily. He'll have more drive when he finds the answer on his own.
This is getting complicated.
Whatever you do, you can't tell Socrates.
I understand. He has to come to the answer on his own.
Exactly. Although, if you truly wish to help Socrates, a student of his came by not long before you. He seemed distraught.
Distraught?
He was clutching a book tightly to his chest and kept looking over his shoulder. He told me he was going into a tomb nearby until things were safe.
Thank you. I'll find him.
I need to find a tomb list.
Don't come back here again.
I'll come back here if I feel like it.
This is it.
I hate when this game has an issue pointing stuff out. There's a chest in here I didn't get.
I've had enough out of you. Find the boy and take the papyrus.
Can't tell if that actually lit that on fire or not.
This tomb is bigger than I thought. He has to be around here somewhere.
Might as well pick up this treasure while I'm in here.
You don't need to be scared now. I'm not with them.
That doesn't mean you won't kill me. You just want this for yourself.
I'm a friend of Socrates.
You are? Prove it.
I've never met someone as smart as Socrates. I always think about our conversations long after they finished.
You know him all right. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Why were those men after you?
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates's. Well, I wrote them, but it's all his words.
That seems like a strange thing to want.
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athena Pronea. He said this was the final thing they needed to get rid of Socrates.
I've always been curious. What does Socrates teach you?
So much. Follow him around for an entire day and you won't be able to sleep. Your mind will be so aflutter with thoughts.
I'm not sure I'd last a whole day with him. What drew you to Socrates?
I've never met a man like him, and I don't think I ever will again. Every day with him is one worth waking up for.
I'll take care of the priests.
Thank you. And, well, please, give this to Socrates. It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but I have a family. I can't risk being caught up in whatever this is.
So you're going to stop being his student?
It feels I have no choice. Maybe one day that will change.
I'll be sure to give him the writings.
Thank you. Make sure he stays safe. The world will be a worse place without him in it.
That student gave me an idea. Xantippe said there was a symposium. Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Socrates. I'm not sure why the priests want Socrates gone, but I need to take care of them.
I get new in here. Wait. Trying to talk to the philosopher. Kill the priest. I feel like I should do this one first.
Let's go. I need to talk to them. Move.
Oh, it didn't show up because that's not what I have marked. That's right. Wait, where is my level at the current moment? I don't know if I should wait till I level up. The cost will go up anyway.
I see you have good taste.
Upgrade. I want to upgrade my spear first. Dang it. That guy just freaked out. just gonna start buying all of those when I find them. I want to know why this barely costs the same as the other one. As the other ones, even though it's going up 8 levels instead of 2. Sell the rest of that later.
Come on.
Did he just punch my horse? Why would you do such a thing? I was literally just here the other day. Precious gems. I need obsidian. I wonder if these guys spawned back in, because I think I just did this yesterday. I'm pretty sure they spawned back in.
Don't want to be caught.
Yep.
Another step. Oh. Ah.
Once we have the Bounties, we seek here a few special notes of our own. But, along with the fake evidence and their own testimony, it's so camp. If they don't choose to kill you right then and there, it will at least discredit you.
Where's this other guy gonna walk? Come on. Look. No.
Those priests must be the ones who hired the thugs and want to get rid of Socrates. Now that all the priests are dead, they won't be able to testify against Socrates.
I can see this just going wrong. Like Cassandra thinks she's doing good, but it's not. can't be climbing if I want to save.
Maybe I can convince them to stand up for Socrates at the trial.
But you already killed the people who's going to testify against him.
Do not students take what they learn from their teachers? What then if the teacher is wrong? Does that not simply perpetuate these wrong teachings amongst future generations?
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher. Think of those who came before us. First Thales, then his student Anaximandros, and then Anaximenes. Without the teachings of those before him, it's safe to say Anaximenes would not have reached the conclusions he did.
I don't think that's true at all. Oh, perhaps this new phase can offer a different perspective.
A student gets to take all the knowledge of their teacher without needing to come up with answers themselves. If they're smart, they should surpass those they studied under.
An astute observation. The time saved by receiving the knowledge allows the student not only to expand on the ideas, but to come up with more of their own. But what if the student expands on ideas without first seeking the truth behind them?
If we listen to others and take what they say as fact, we have only ourselves to blame.
So, no matter who is speaking, student or teacher, we must spend time trying to understand if what they say is even true.
Your appearance betrays you, Mystius. Clearly, you've taken on a teacher of your own.
Something like that. He's the reason I'm here. Socrates needs your help.
Socrates? Ha! If it's another debate you want, it will be hard for us to decide who hates that man more. Why would we help him?
It doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates only for his words, what's to say they won't do the same to you?
So, you want us to help out of fear of being imprisoned ourselves?
I don't care why you help. If I hadn't said his name, would you think it was right Socrates was locked up?
If it's as you say, and it was for his words, then no.
And aren't you afraid it could happen to you, too?
Of course. If we can't speak our minds, what else are we to do?
If you believe that, then you should help.
Fine, fine. You've made your point, and you've made it well. Socrates deserves our help, but we don't give it lightly.
That makes it worth even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are heard. Believe it or not, we're pretty good at causing a scene.
If you're like Socrates, that's not hard to believe.
Wow, I've never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Is that so? I guess I should feel proud. I'm surprised to see a child here.
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What then of the night before I turned that age? Should we be prevented from doing what we wish due to the world's view of us?
I regret doubting you at all.
Thank you. There are few things greater than gaining the understanding of another.
On that, we disagree.
Disagreements can lead to even more understanding.
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to be as well.
You're on the right path. What's your name?
Aristocles. Although I've never liked that name much.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh. My brother always had a problem saying my name, so he called me Plato instead. Perhaps I'll use that.
I like it.
Thank you. Well, I better hurry after the others.
Man, that sounds like the groundwork to another game.
Should return to Socrates before the trial starts.
Could you imagine if the next game took place 50, 60 years in the future when Plato was actually, you know, the one in the history books? And then she came back looking the exact same. That would be interesting. I already forgot where this was. Am I gonna have to kill the enemies over there again? At least whenever he gets out, he won't have to go too far away to get home. Unless he's not here anymore, which would be a change of pace. So are you gonna let me in?
What?
No. Wait, he's not even over here. Oops, sorry, dude.
Socrates, you're here.
I am.
What happened? The trial couldn't have taken place that quickly.
Had I been given the chance to defend myself, it would have been quick indeed. But unfortunately for me, I was let free before I could.
That's good news.
Apparently, those who had charges to bring against me were found dead. And evidence they claimed to have went missing.
It sounds like someone was looking out for you.
There were also some people protesting my arrest, I was told. I have to ask, did you have something to do with this?
Do you really need to ask?
No, but you still deserve the chance to answer.
Did you have time to find an answer for the Pythia's words?
I thought it would have taken much longer than it did, but the moment I stopped thinking about it, it came to me like a flash of Zeus's lightning.
So, do you agree with Pythia or not?
The gods cannot lie. Yet, I know that I know nothing. I had to understand what it meant for one who knows nothing to be called wise. I realize that though the Pythia said my name, she did not mean me.
Who did she mean then?
That is not an answer I'd yet like to voice. It's one that people may not want to hear, and I must think on how I wish to share my new beliefs with Athens.
Whatever it is, be careful. I don't want to find you've been arrested again. We should get you home. I'm sure you'll be more comfortable there.
In some ways, that will be true. In others, well, Xanthippe will decide that. Being free feels good, but I don't believe Xanthippe will be happy with me.
She has a good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and where I say it. This will only give her more cause to bring it up. I love it.
You do?
People see Xanthippe and believe it is her beauty that drew me to her. But it is her argumentative spirit I lost.
Nobody ever likes that about me.
Having my opinions and thoughts challenged helps me to refine. I doubt it, but it is in those fiery moments that her spirit is strongest, like an untamed horse.
Don't call her a horse to her face.
I'm afraid your advice is a bit too late.
Get somewhere safe, Socrates.
Oh, where did you come from?
I wonder what that was about.
The things I do? Sometimes hard to know.
Let's hurry back before anything else happens.
And that just gives me a giant bounty on me for no reason. Current moment, I don't want to be attacked by a mercenary right after a cutscene when I could have gotten rid of it.
You came back. Finally. I'm ready to return to Athens. I've had enough of Phokis and this talk of the Pythia.
You will be happy to hear I have no need for her words any longer.
Ah, then something positive came out of this after all.
I just remembered. A student of yours has been taking notes of your teachings. He wanted you to have them. What did you do that for?
Nobody asked him to write down my words.
Even so, why not keep it? Share it with others.
Because of a story I was told as a boy.
All right, let's hear it.
The king of Egypt, Thamos, was visited by the god Thephtha. Thephtha offered the invention of writing to the king and told him it was an elixir of memory and wisdom. But Thamos disagreed. He believed the people would no longer use their memories, for they would simply read instead. These written words would not offer true wisdom, but only the appearance of such.
You don't want your own words written down, so others can't use them to pretend to be smart.
Much like creatures in a painting, the words sit there unmoving. If you ask them a question, they will preserve a solemn silence, And no matter how many times you ask, they will only ever say the same thing. They cannot defend their message.
That's the part you like. The defense of your words.
All who speak should defend their words if questioned about them. That is why I choose to speak and not write. That is why any words of mine that last beyond my final breath will be those that people choose to remember. Those words will be true wisdom and not an illusion.
What's your plan now?
After I return to Athens, there's much I need to consider.
You'll be careful, right?
If I have to choose between saying nothing and staying safe, or speaking up and risking my life, the choice is easy.
I should get going. I'm glad you're free.
As am I, although, if you allow me, there is something.
I doubt I could stop you.
We like to believe that action means progress, but it's control that's so truly desired. The more we do, the more control it seems we have, but the less we allow for others. If we grip too tightly, we'll find we've crushed what it is we're holding on to.
Meaning?
Meaning we must sometimes let life unfold without trying to influence the outcome.
I'll keep that in mind. I almost forgot. In your letter you said you had something to ask me. What was it?
You know, I've completely forgotten now. Take care, Cassandra.
Stay out of trouble, Socrates.
This character. I haven't taken this one out. I need to get a one more stamp. I think it's a stamp. For some guy in Sparta, because apparently there was a mission like that similar to the one that was in Athens. So I might as well do it. And I haven't done this one yet, so might as well. Game loaded him in really weird. Okay, question. If they pulled in reinforcements using the beacon, where would they come from? I need to get up on the wall to the left over here. I don't need someone finding you up there. One of these days I'm going to see if you can set one of those off. Like, if you can just break it. Where should I hide you? Where he's going. So if he turns around all of a sudden. Put him here and then burn this, it'll make it look like an accident. Why are you wielding your axe? I'm gonna yeet you off the side. Oh, he was asleep. Now he's not. beard. I didn't know they had any of them had beards.
Is someone signaling?
Guessing that guy got rid of the bear. How much damage did you take? Can Icarus finish you off? I think he went under an awning or something, so Icarus couldn't get to him anymore. Hey, that way I did not have to take out a bear. And free leather. Someone was trying to hide some money. That guy had a lot of HP. There were a lot more guys over here like 2 seconds ago.
Who's doing that?
Probably just a bird, but I'll check. Don't make me stop you myself. What?
I sometimes feel bad for these archers because they don't get armor. I would have released that wolf if I had seen it. Why did that one count as being stolen?
Now I have to find her.
Technically, you don't.
I'd better stay on guard.
Oh well. Okay, I only needed 3 of these. I kind of wish once you cleared the areas out, though, it took the red zone off of it until they spawned more enemies in. Okay, so where? He's gonna ask me to do at least 5 of these. I forgot this one is what happened to the cool water. to do a stream where I go through all these and make every area Sparta. Because that would be interesting, maybe. But I don't think it's possible.
The blood of the enemy will show our leaders that my strategy is the right one.
These seals should help convince them.
You've done well. Our troops are on the move.
They underestimate Spartans.
They consider me much lower than a Spartan. Time to strike again. Athenian command will be slow to retaliate. Ready to kill more of their fort commanders?
I'll kill the commanders and clear the way for your troops.
Only fools want war. And so far it seems both sides are made of fools.
Good news, General?
Athenian commanders have been dismissed for negligence because of my tactics.
Better unemployed than dead.
You're proving a solid ally. There's no time to lose. We need to control the enemy forts.
Let me ask you something first.
Waste of time.
You don't think much of Spartan leadership.
When I rise, they'll bow.
Here.
Why are you still here? Go kill the enemy command!
Consider it done.
I wonder if there's any forts I haven't done. That's what I'm going to look for now. You're under Spartan control, so that doesn't matter. There are no forts on this island. Spartan control. Oh, Spartan. I didn't think anything was allowed to capture these islets. Nothing controls that island. Nope, I'll just go down to this island that I marked. Because why not? Because it's under Athenian control next to Spartan, another Spartan area, and the fast travel point's right next to it. Unless there's a mission that comes about after this one, because the other one and this one combined, I think this is the last missions I have. Where is it? I don't have to go too far beyond killing this guy over here, but which is a ruin. I'm gonna go see what's in this cave, because it doesn't mark what's in it for me. I guess the game had no place to spawn my horse butt in front of me. Big cave. I love how they screamed and they didn't. I didn't get this guy's attention is what I was gonna say. Is this another way out? I don't know why they would go out that way, unless it's the only way they knew to go. I missed that. Today's your lucky day, goat. That guy didn't get marked. That's weird. Well, where is he?
Stay back!
Wait, am I hiding behind something? There's supposed to be one here. That shark is massive. Oh, there he is. It's like it took forever to spawn in or something. I would think there would always be a guard posted next to this signal fire. Come on.
Here we go!
Too bad your sidestep was into a barrel. This isn't gonna hide him very well. Of course they're tied up. Sorry, keep pausing it. I don't need to kill all these guys, I just need to clear them out a little bit. Also, the best thing is if he stays here and doesn't go back somewhere, they don't have to worry about it. There we go. That makes two, right? Yep. Oh, it's up there. here. That's controlled by Sparta. Should have just gone to the first ones I saw that were under Athenian control. Who controls this? One I haven't done yet. About to ask if this area had just come under the control of Athens, but judging from that, no. Didn't call my horse because of this right here. Oh wait, this is the same area as the first fort I took out. That's why they're so low. 'Cause the red lake is right over there? Somewhere? Ooh, a nation's chest. Wow, that's... Oh, I thought that was on ground level. I'm like, that's in the worst spot ever. What are you trying to show me? Oh, there it is. That's the guy right above me. That's not in the friggin' arena. Excuse me while I get sidetracked. At least the fort's not going anywhere. As long as I don't fast travel, all those characters should stay marked. Did you just run into a wolf? Okay, so what's his deal? What's special about this person? They're fireproof. Glad I don't use fire anymore. They take more damage from range attacks. He does. Give me a mercenary clue. Oh, there you are. I don't think the whistle went off the first time. I should give it a quick save once I defeat one of those mercenaries. He's weak to fire. I only need to beat 3 more guys, I think, because it'll move him up with me. Oh, did it really unmark everybody? I don't know if the front part of the fort counts. I'm actually going to use the secret entrance this time. Yeah, I would use them more often if they weren't so freakishly long.
I should go take a look.
Oh, that's a good way to tell if it actually kills them, is they drop their weapons. I made it funny because it was so close to the edge. Nope, you can't see me. It's like stealing someone's lunch money. That sucks. He almost saw it coming, but he didn't even see it coming. Did I steal from this chest already? I think I did. No, I didn't. I came in here though. Wait a second. That chest didn't count. It just counted as a normal chest. I just cleaned up this area. Why are you coming back? I probably didn't need to use a super attack. guy go? I bet he was actually coming in here to take a nap. Two bears in there. Go attack the captain.
Where'd she go?
Go find the bears. Let them kill you. I have to fight the bears. There is one guard left. Either he's really lucky, or he's not. One last chest, which is in here. A big one too. Sparta and turn this in. And then he probably gives me another mission. I really wish I would have talked to this dude around the same time I talked to the guy in Athens, because I could have just been doing them as I passed them. So I'm pretty sure I took out plenty of Athenian forts. I'm not going to dive into the water again. Don't know if it saves any time, but it feels like it does.
You are going to kill someone.
Pretty sure this is in a road. So what have you got for me now? After your cutscene.
The fort commanders are dead. Here are the seals as proof.
Excellent. Our ineffectual leaders will see my value.
I'm sure they will.
My spies tell me Athenians have gained ground. Infiltrate the forts and attack their command. Understand?
Yes. I'll do as you ask and attack the commanders. I must be faltering by now.
Athenians fail because they fear risk.
You seem pleased, General.
Supply lines cut, troops tremble, and I rise through the ranks.
Congratulations. Your strategy has served you well so far. What will it take to win?
I'm not idle while you kill commanders. I've had enemy forts surveyed and know all their supply runs.
So I've been a diversion.
Soon I'll know their sea routes.
You've made it further than most leaders.
Others boast of royal blood. I am a descendant of Heracles. That gives me more legitimate claim to lead than even Archidamos.
That's all for now.
If you're done wasting time, go and strike the fort commanders down.
As you command, General.
I wonder how many more of these I have to do. I've lost count with the other one. Oh, I leveled up. Didn't notice that. And it goes... where again? Here? I'm gonna see if I can find this guy real quick. Ooh, he's far. Oh, good. He's still on the island. Wait, does he really have a rooster pet? That's what it looks like. Are you gonna run from me? Relatively frustrating. They put a bounty on me for a chicken. It attacked me first. He wasn't even in the red zone. Lucky me. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and end my stream here for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. And I might be playing Borderlands 2. I'm not sure. I'll decide later. But anyway. If you're new to the stream and you enjoyed what you watched, if you're on Twitch, a follow is always appreciated. If you're on YouTube, a like and subscribe is also appreciated. But otherwise, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and I will see y'all later.